On behalf of Santa Fe Community College, I'd like to extend my heartfelt thanks to all veterans. Many of our faculty, staff, students, and their families are veterans. We thank them all. Veterans Day is celebrated to honor the patriotism and the sacrifice of all those who have served our country. At Santa Fe Community College, we're proud to serve our veterans on campus through the Veterans Resource Center and proud to be a participant in the Veterans Legacy Grant. We thank you all for your service.
To our courageous veterans, I'm so grateful for your services and your sacrifice to serve every American in this country. You have used your life in a way that blesses so many others. Veterans Day is a day to remember why you are fighting and a day for all of us to begin our journey of protecting our freedom and the freedom of many future generations. May we continue to honor you and your sacrifices by living with integrity in the freedom that you have protected. Thank you for your time, your bravery, and sacrifice for this country. As a wife to a Desert Storm veteran, I also thank your families for their sacrifices as they have had to share you and your time so you can fight to protect us all. I am forever grateful for what you have done to maintain America's freedom. We owe you our thanks, we owe you our respect, and we owe you our freedom. Hello, I'm Christina Lally, Assistant Registrar and current Interim Certifying Official for Santa Fe Community College for our veterans. I'm also a former E5 Staff Sergeant of the United States Air Force. Serving our veteran population has been very dear to my heart, as I hadn't had this opportunity before. I've enjoyed helping our veterans to use their hard-earned educational benefits, putting them on paths to a plethora of career opportunities and continued self-improvement. We veterans all have served for a variety of reasons, but have all felt the call to service for our country. We have made sacrifices for our country, our families, and each other in fulfilling that service. These sacrifices have fundamentally changed who we are and how we see the world. Every veteran understands this. Today, we honor our veterans for their service and sacrifice. Freedom is not free. You are all deeply appreciated. Thank you to those that have served and to their families and friends for your continued support.
Today we pay tribute to the brave men and women who have dedicated their lives to defending our great nation. On this Veterans Day, we extend our deepest gratitude to the men and women who have exemplified courage, sacrifice, and unwavering devotion. Their service has been a beacon of inspiration while shaping the course of history. Through hardships and triumphs, they have shown extraordinary resilience, reminding all of us that freedom is a precious gift that comes at a great cost. We must remember that veterans deserve our gratitude and ongoing support. There's currently 18.5 million veterans living in America. 150,000 of those veterans live in the great state of New Mexico, with just below 5,000 living here in Santa Fe. Let us strive to build a community that embraces our veterans, ensuring they return to a society that recognizes their contributions and offers them opportunities for a prosperous future. To all veterans, we say thank you. Your selfless service and sacrifices have steadily defended the principles that define our great nation.
Hello, my name is Logan Guerra, I retired as a sergeant after my time as a combat medic in the Army National Guard. I served 15 months in combat in Iraq, and my leaders and compatriots included soldiers of every race, religion, gender, and sexual orientation. I've lost too many of these brothers and sisters in uniform to combat and suicide. After taking an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States, I joined a community of some of the best people I've ever had the honor of knowing. We were taught and committed to the values of loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. Here at Santa Fe Community College, I've found a community of veterans and others that share similar values of service to community and each other. And I've recently found peace and regeneration working in the school's greenhouse, learning to raise fish and plants. I'm grateful to and love my country. Not everyone can serve in the military, but everyone can work to help ensure that we live in a just and equitable society. I would like to ask those listening to honor our sacrifice by also endeavoring to reach out and get involved, supporting our community and vulnerable populations. And please make sure to vote so that we can have leaders that also understand, support, and respect the values of our country.
Hello, I'm Santiago Archuleta, the Vice President of the Student Government Association. It is my honor to salute all veterans. I'd like to keep the stories of the past alive, since most of my own family has served in the military for many generations. On Veterans Day, on November 11th, we remember the fallen and the missing. Most importantly, we honor and celebrate the many veterans in our lives. Originally known as Armistice Day, November 11th recognizes those who bravely fought in World War I. Reflecting on World War I, we remember the boys who fought in the trenches with shells screaming around them, calling out for their mothers, the young nurses who comforted them in their last hour. We remember the more than 17,000 New Mexicans who left for France in the First World War, and the 501 that lost their lives and didn't return. We remember the date when peace came on, November the 11th, 1918. This country began celebrating the date as Veterans Day in 1954. Now on Veterans Day, we remember all veterans. Those who served in the Navy, the Marine Corps, the Army, the Air Force, and the National Guard. I am proud that New Mexico has more than 100,000 veterans living in our state. Santa Fe Community College has many veterans who study or work here. We honor and appreciate our veterans. They are an important part of our campus community. Most of all, thank you for your service.
Hello, my name is Gary Logston. I'm the Veteran Resource Coordinator and the School Certifying Official for Santa Fe Community College. I'm also a veteran of the United States Air Force. Today we gather at this time to pay tribute to the extraordinary individuals who have worn the uniform of our nation's cause. Veterans Day is more than a date to remember, but it's a solemn promise to remember. We think of the young men and women who left the comfort of their homes to face unknown dangers. We acknowledge those who miss birthdays and holidays while serving far from home. We also recognize the sacrifices made not just by those in uniform, but by those who are left behind through deployments and anxious nights. To our veterans, your service has helped shape the country that we live in today. You defended our freedom, protected our values, and have shown the true meaning of courage. From the beaches of Normandy to the mountains of Afghanistan, you face challenges that we can only imagine. But your impact goes beyond the battlefield. You brought your leadership, your discipline, and sense of duty back to our community. Your service continues to enrich our nation each and every day. Today, let us also think about the veterans who are no longer with us. Their memory lives on with the freedoms that we enjoy and the values that we hold dear. We owe them a great debt of gratitude that can never fully be repaid. But we honor their legacy by supporting veterans who are still with us. To the families of our veterans, your strength and sacrifice have not gone unnoticed. You kept the home fires burning during deployments. You provided comfort during difficult times. You've shown incredible resiliency. And today, we honor you as well. Today, let us carry a renewed commitment to support our veterans. Let us make each day Veterans Day by living up to the ideals which they fought for, and let us build a nation worthy of their sacrifice, one that embraces unity, cherishes freedom, and stands for justice. To all our veterans, we say thank you. God bless our veterans, and God bless the United States of America.